J Productions.
Yeah. Where you at? Where you been? Where you going? If I tell your ass the truth, will you leave my ass alone? Where you at? Where you been? Where you going?
How'd you come up with that?
See, a lot of people be thinking I'm cocky as hell because, like, my name is Papi, but, like, my family gave me that name, you feel me? So, like, my mom says I look like her dad, and he passed. So, like, they call me Papi, you feel me? So that always stuck. And then A12 is my hometown. Everybody says, like, A12 in front of their name on, like, IG and stuff. And it was supposed to be, like, just an Instagram name. But then, like, when I started making music, I was like, I'm gonna just keep that shit. And it just rocks with it.
Where's 812 at?
A12 is Evansville, Indiana. That's the Midwest. Somewhere, it's like all the way, like, southern Indiana. Shout out 812. Shout out all the fam back at home, you feel me?
How'd you end up to Visalia?
But, so, like, my family be moving all the time. And, like, I've been to, like, plenty of different schools. So, like, my people's was just, like, we moved to North Carolina. We just got up and moved to North Carolina. And then, like, 2 weeks later, bro, my parents was like, y'all trying to move to California? And I was like, duh, like, North Carolina, California, bro. So we just upped and left. But it was just because my pops had family over here. So they was just trying to reconnect and stuff like that. So that's how I popped up in California.
When did you start making music?
That was about like 2 years ago, going on 2 years ago. I made a diss track on my ex, you feel me? And that low-key was fire, so I was like, I'm gonna keep on making music. So, what was that? That was about my like junior year, cause we ended up like breaking up just because like I moved, and then we had like a bad breakup, and then I was like in my sad boy shit, like on some fucking simp shit. So I made something, and then I was like, nah, it's too simp. So I made like a hardcore, like an X, like Smoke Perp type diss track for it. And it was low-key. I wish I could play it right now for a bit.
Yeah.
It was low-key hard. Everybody at school, the OG people that know my music, they know what song I'm talking about. I'm talking about Supercard. Y'all niggas know what that is. But yeah, I did that. But after that, besides the diss track, I was making like little raps for Instagram and stuff like that. And then there's a little wave where like you would rap in the car and shit like that. So I just hopped on that wave. And then like a big like page posted me. And then I got like right now in that post has like 40,000 like views on that bitch. So that like jumped up my followers. People was like always capping saying like I bought my shit. And like, nah, nigga. So fucking I just kept doing that because I was like getting buzz and shit like that. And then we ended up moving. Whenever we moved to California, I was in Lancaster, and then I finished school and we went up to Valley, Exeter, and then I finished school up here. And then whenever I moved to Exeter, that's when I like started recording shit. So it was like a year of writing, and then like a year of just now recording.
Damn, so you bounced around a lot, huh? From
Yeah,
a bunch of different
bro.
cities.
I think it's cause I got gypsy in me, bro. So like they say like gypsies move around a lot, like it's a curse or some
Yeah.
shit like that. But like I've been to like 10 different schools. I'm not even gonna cap, like just hella schools, hella cities. I'm gonna have to name the cities for you. I've been in like Indiana, North Carolina, Atlanta, Arizona, California. Fuck. And each one of those is just like different cities within those states too, and like different schools. So like we moving, but it's dope, like, cause I can adapt wherever I go. You feel me? Like I know like different styles, like music, different slang that people like. Everything. It's crazy, like seeing the difference between like every little like state and shit. But yeah, it's smooth though. It was crazy building the fan base in the Valley because like I'm not from here. I'm not from here, you feel me? But like everybody thinks I'm from the Valley. Everybody thinks I'm from Fresno and Exeter or whatever. So like they'll categorize like me in like the California rap or the Mike Sherm rap or like the SOB shit. But it was about like a year that I was over here. And then once I dropped like the third song, that's when I started getting buzz over here. And then people started noticing me, like whenever I go to the school, like the high school that I went to, everybody was like acting like I'm famous. Like I'm at the football games and everybody's like shaking me up and shit. Low key on some fake shit because like I always see fake love when people like wasn't fucking with me. Cause like I got kicked out of high school for smoking, bruh, on some dumb shit. But and then after I got kicked out, everybody was like, "Oh, like he's a bad kid. Like we're not fucking with you no more because you're one of the bad kids." Like some dumb. If y'all know like how extra people are, y'all know what's up. So once like I blew up, or like someone blew up, drop where you at, everybody's like on my dick and shit again. And I'm like y'all was talking mad shit, but the Valley is definitely like a bigger support system than my hometown right now. Until I blow up, of course.
So you've been at this shit for a couple of years. What has kept you going? What's been your inspiration in the game? What has kept that spark?
Competition, bro. I'm competitive. Like, I'm not really competing with like the Valley people. I'm competing with like the bigger artists. You feel me? Like whenever like I hear their music. Whenever I started doing music, I listen to music differently. So like whenever I'm listening to bigger artists, I hear them in the booth. I hear them like tweaking the song. I hear the ad-libs and like the background shit. So like whenever I hear like certain shit, I'll be like, damn, like it's just inspiration. Like I need to get in the booth. I need to like do something crazy or just make something different than like the average. I feel like I always grew up watching like Michael Jackson and Chris Brown. So like that's like the main goal is like to get to that status. But it's not even really about the status. It's just about like being the best me. You feel me? Like I don't really care about fame. But like if I did the best that I did, then like that's cool, you feel me? So yeah, that's the motivation.
How would you describe yourself, your personality, and your music to someone?
Bro, I got two personalities, bro. I'm not even gonna cap. I'm not schizophrenic or anything, but like I feel like I got the artist personality and then I got like my true, like myself. So like my real name, I'm gonna go ahead and air it out before y'all niggas start capping when I blow up. My real name is Sherwin, right? So Sherwin's more like quiet, more laid back, introverted, like he's just chill, he's cool with everybody. And then like the A12 Papi is outgoing, you feel what I'm saying? He's gonna turn up the parties and all that, woo-dee-woo-dee-woo. I feel like whenever cause I started dancing and I always like had to dance in front of crowds and shit. And like I'll always be nervous, bro. Like to this day, like before I go to a show, like I gotta take a shit, bro. Like that's the main. Like I always hit the homie up and be like, bro, I got a shit full. Like I can't do this right now. He'd be like, bruh, come on, dog. Like fuck, nigga, I forgot. So like I still get nervous to this day whenever like I like snap into the mode and be like, okay, I gotta be an artist, you feel me? Like I gotta like get my shit together. Then like whenever I'm on stage, it's like tunnel vision. Like it's just meant to be and like it just comes smooth. At first it was scary, but like whenever you're actually on stage, all that shit just goes away, you feel me? You just do it. So yeah, A12 is more outgoing, it's more for like the people. And then like my true self is more introverted. I like to just observe, you feel me? Biggest accomplishments. The first was like the first show that I ever did. I opened up for SOB and like whenever I moved to California, that's who I was listening to, bro. So like I didn't even know who they were until I moved to California. And then whenever my homies put me on, like I was like, okay, these niggas is the OGs. And then everybody like started like copying their style and they like made their whole little wave. Shout out SOB, bro. I opened up for them. I'll put a picture in there, bro. I'll send you the picture, bro. Yeah, and then after that, it was Young and May and fucking Haiti Baby. And I didn't know who Haiti Baby was, bro, but then whenever I watched him perform, I was like, this nigga's hard as fuck. And I looked him up and I was like, I know a couple of his songs. The biggest would be making my own headlining show, bro. I threw my first headlining show like January 16th, and about like 250 people came out, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it's a lot whenever like you don't got like the proper people behind you, you know what I'm saying? Like you're just doing it off of yourself, you feel me? So it was crazy seeing like hella hits there. And it was legit, bro. Like there's food trucks, all that. Like shout out IVG Entertainment. They're the promoters that do it. They sat us down. They told us they wanted to do a show. So it ended up happening, bro. It turned out super good. So right now that's the biggest one. 250 people there. Appreciate y'all that pulled up, bro. The shout outs, bro. Y'all know it's gonna take forever. Alright, so look. Shout out my nigga Boo Boo. Shout out my nigga JP. Shout out my nigga Angel with the visual. Shout out Lush Waves. Shout out J Boulevard, bro. Shout out Valley Cure. Shout out motherfucking Valley Visuals with the merch, you feel me? Shout out Hype Crew, A&T. Bro, who am I missing? Shout out my girl. Shout out my family. Bro, I'm telling you, people gonna be pissed off because I did this before and I forgot to shout them out. Fuck. Shout out the whole crew. If I forgot you, I didn't forget you, you feel me? You know what's up. I'm out this bitch.